Do you know these 10 helpful tips for selling internationally online? Even if you're running a successful business, it's important to think about the future. Retaining your current customers is crucial, but actively growing your customer base is also key. Bringing in new customers means greater profits and the chance to make more sales. I'm Noel, and in today's video, we'll discuss expanding your company's reach to customers in other countries. Stick around and you'll learn how to explore entirely new markets and even increase the number of customers who buy from your store. Let's go. If you want to expand your reach to an international audience, the following 10 tips can help guide you through the process. The first tip is to consider the investment your new expansion will take. Selling to other countries online comes with a handful of challenges, so getting your site properly set up will require significant investments, with both your time and your money. Time will be spent conducting necessary research and checking in with both domestic and international commerce departments to answer any lingering questions. It's also a good idea to consult resources like country commercial guides from the International Trade Administration. The time spent conducting the proper research may take you away from the daily task of running your e-commerce site as it already exists. So you'll also need to spend some money during your expansion and hire someone to help you. You'll have a whole new workload, and it may be beneficial to hire someone so you don't have to run the site and expand your business all on your own. You'll likely spend some money tweaking and building out your e-commerce platform to handle your international sales. With shipping and pricing policy changes, you may lose money initially. It's important to take your time and financial investment capabilities into consideration before starting your international expansion. The second tip is to conduct some necessary and helpful market research. Your international audience will be different from your domestic one, so taking the time to get to know your international buyers will help you determine pain points and see if selling internationally is even a viable option for your business. What factors are motivating these buyers to purchase from your business instead of a local one? If you're selling a similar product to a local one, but have higher shipping costs and longer lead times on shipping, it may be difficult to compete. This is where having a unique product or one that's significantly better than the local options comes into play. Figure out your distinct benefits and consider if these will be enough to motivate international purchases. The next step is to decide on your target countries. It may be more beneficial to sell to certain countries over others. Consider where your target audience is located and in what countries people will likely value and demand your products the most. Some other key factors worth considering are high tariff costs, taxes, and strict international shipping rules, along with potential exchange rate issues. Even just starting with other English-speaking countries can be helpful, as you can save time and costs when it comes to language translations for your e-commerce site. All of these factors come into play when solidifying your target countries. It will also be helpful for you to lean on established online marketplaces when breaking into an international market. Marketplaces like eBay and Amazon are great tools to use as they're designed to make international shipping and selling as simple as possible. These platforms handle most of the heavy lifting, so you don't have to. Outside of selecting a payment method and preparing and shipping items, these marketplaces take care of the hard work like currency conversion and other details. Starting with one of these marketplaces will help you try out international sales more easily. However, they will typically take a larger percentage of your sales, which can eat into your profit margin. Another great tip is to be prepared for shipping challenges. In general, shipping internationally can be expensive. The size and weight of packages make a significant difference to your shipping costs. So carefully research costs and restrictions for each country you're hoping to sell products to. When it comes to the packaging itself, try investing in boxes that are just the right size for your product. Boxes with extra space can drive up costs. You'll also want to invest in boxes that are sturdy so your product is protected during its long journey. Try doing a shipping test run. Ship some product to recipients in each country. Track the costs, delivery timeline, and if the product made it to its destination in one piece. Then, make any necessary adjustments before you officially allow international sales. When expanding to international customers, it's important to choose the right payment processor. International processors work in different ways, so accepting payments can get complicated. Some important factors to consider when choosing a payment processor are processing and conversion fees, processing times, and platform support. Some processors choose a flat fee plus a percentage of your sales, which can quickly add up. If you're looking for an affordable option, consider platforms like Jotform and Stripe Checkout. Jotform easily integrates with Stripe, which means collecting payments through Jotform's payment forms is a breeze. Just embed the forms on your site and customers can check out from there. Another key to a successful expansion is developing your international policies and prices. These policies cover important questions like how you handle returns, what your shipping policies are, what happens in the event of a delayed or lost shipment, and other situations that arise when selling internationally. On top of nailing down these policies, you may need to develop specialized international pricing. Your international product pricing and shipping rates need to take the cost of added expenses into consideration. You still need to make a profit after all. Balancing profitability with affordability for international customers is a balancing act that will take some time and planning. By revising your marketing strategy, you'll be one step closer to successfully selling internationally online. This is where creating customer personas come into play. Doing so can help you understand your international customer base better and refine your marketing tactics. International SEO keywords will look different than domestic ones. If you're creating marketing in different languages, plan on hiring a translator to ensure a smooth and natural international marketing plan. If you're new to marketing in a particular space, you may want to consider hiring an international marketing agency. This way, you can effectively connect with your target audience. Compliance is a key focus when selling internationally. Some countries have specific requirements when it comes to sales elements like return policies. To make sure you're in alignment with each country's policies, contact a local commerce department to get the insight you need. It goes without saying, but it's imperative to follow the law of all the locations you're selling products to. Your website also needs to be in compliance with the regulations of the locations you're marketing to. Again, check compliance policies and partner with an international sales team if necessary. The last tip for selling internationally online is to conduct a cost-benefit analysis. Selling internationally has so many moving parts. There are payment processors, shipping options, additional costs for hiring necessary help, and more. With all of these to consider, it's important to conduct a cost-benefit analysis. This analysis will help you determine whether you stand to make a profit from venturing into international sales or whether it'd really be worth your time, money, and effort. Selling internationally can be a great way to expand your business, but it's a step you shouldn't take lightly. If you decide to take the leap, try branching out to just one new country at a time. You'll likely experience a steep learning curve with the first one, but will develop resources and strategic plans to make expanding to future new countries a little less rocky. Selling internationally online has some major benefits. You can build a larger customer base, potentially drive more sales, and grow your business. It does take a lot of planning, consideration, and prep before launching internationally. This is where our 10 helpful tips come in handy. Let's review. You'll want to consider the investment it will take to sell internationally. Do your market research. Decide on your target countries. Utilize established online marketplaces. Plan for shipping challenges. Choose the right payment processor. Develop your international policies and prices. Revise your marketing plan. Focus on international compliance and complete a cost-benefit analysis. Until next time, I'm Noel with Jotform. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Jotform to watch more videos just like this.